Hello everybody and welcome to Banjo Tooie. We're gonna get right going here. Game 3 empty. So we're gonna go on. And we've got a cutscene. But anyway, I'm Phatkid, this is Demerit Media Group, playing Banjo Tooie, the sequel to Banjo Kazooie, which we just finished on the channel, and it skips ahead 2 years from that point, so gonna be moving forward. 2 years passed since Gruntilda the Witch was defeated by Banjo and Kazooie. After the falling from her tower, she was buried underground where she remained until this very day. There's Clundo, still trying to move the rock. Burn. No good, mistress. Still can't shift rock. Not their reason. This unfortunate, much like the opening cutscene. Does not. You can either skip the entire thing or we're gonna go. That little poker game. It's just sleep. Jolly Roger. Banjo's got a pair of tools. Look outside, everyone. The witch is back. Everybody's like, no way! Kazooie cheated. That's actually why Grunty came back. Kazooie cheated. So it kind of pans out from there's a little Grunty action. For those of you who watched the Banjo final, you know that we knocked her off. Get for like 250 or something. Whole house shakes lots. Somehow we became really cool with Mumbo. It was probably all the extra Mumbo tokens we slid in, which I mean, isn't it a little fitting that Mumbo is the first person to have his own currency? Everybody does that. Because 5 Solana making for $3. We now meet Grunty's sisters, in case she wasn't pleasant enough for us. We do a great job of making this as dramatic as possible. Looks like she won her game. Hurry, Blabelda, our sister is waiting. No, the bigger sister coming up behind us, Blabelda. Quickly, we must go. Angry Grunty will be. And get off me, you must. Or move I cannot. They don't rhyme, I guess. Just Grunty. Should have been my back opening video live during the cutscene. Would have been funny. Little goofy, little goof. Mumbo's like, don't worry, I'll go check this out, guys. Because he's just gonna take all of his money. But Mumbo's brave, he goes to check it out. He's the witch's sisters in Clundo. this might be, like, exponentially longer than the cutscene that got us into the first game. But there is a morality in it. So, they're going to magic blast the rock. And is gone. Gone, rock has, so out you can come. Wanna come hang out for a minute, Poochie? Got the Poochie. The black dog. Hold my Poochie. And the Sterling. Everybody wants to play Banjo. Hello, Poochie. Grundy's eyes just falling out. Got Sterling down here too. Mr. Rowe. He's gonna kick Banjo's free button. Sterling does try to get my chair. It is adorable, but not very effective in keeping winning the game. Oh yeah, they try to dig out Mumbo here too. He stopped blasting him. Grunty's like, anyway, so I started blasting. Pow! Pow! I don't know why Grunty's spells make a pow noise, but they do in my head canon. Oh no, I skipped it. Whatever. Alright, so they suffer a final blast. Bottles walks out of here toasted, and then we walk out to see his ghost. Dun dun dun! So we can go learn the original moves. I don't feel we need to do that because there's a whole series we just did on it. But we now see what type of devastation has fallen upon Spiral Mountain over the last 2 years. Fungo is there, he's angry. He wants a piece of us. Okay, so, nothing we're actually gonna collect in here right now. Just a bunch of ways to show off different stuff, and there are some... So, we're going to have to find out how Stop and Swap works in this. I essentially, collected all the items in the last game, for us to have them in this game in Nuts and Bolts, but I don't know if it's you can collect them in this game for Nuts and Bolts, or you collect them in the last game for Nuts and Bolts and stuff to find them here, but we are going to get them, make sure to get those. They do provide actual power-ups in this, and in my physical cartridge days, never was able to get them. But right now, we're going to fight Klungo, a minion with a mission. And this is more of like a contemporary Banjo Kazooie boss fight where we just gotta hit some good whacks in him, and then he'll run away. Unlike Banjo Kazooie, there are more legitimate bosses in this, and some of them are actually very hard. Specifically, Lord Hu Fog, and King Cole, Patchy. Not this Patchy, though. That Patchy's my real life boss. So we got a first hit on him, and then he throws potions at us, and then eventually, like, oh, that's enough throwing potions, I'm gonna grow again. Then we just blast him some more, and around some more. Run around. Run around. Oh, little big blast. Just messed up my timings a little there. Gives us enough gives us enough honeycomb. Up for it. Nasty Baron Bird hurts poor Klungo. Who asked for it? Why don't you run off? We'll forget this ever happened. Good idea. But you've not seen the last of Klungo, and we haven't. I think we fight him 3 total times this game. Normally in different stage unlock areas. Exited there. A little dirt on the controller and I scratched it and hit the Xbox button. Yeah, but we're gonna keep going with Tooie, and get out of here. There are a lot of cutscenes first episode that I'm probably just gonna yap through. Major quality of life features from the last game. This is a silo. You create a fast travel network. Unlike the last game, there are a lot more gatherables and things we have to do and have to get throughout. The Jinjos work differently in this one, where we have to rescue each family of them, so they are randomly time jiggies. You can actually see their houses all over here, but right now they are all empty. Oh, sad. But we need to speak to the king of the Jinjos right now, who is in this game a long time, but awkwardly. Grunty's reign of terror continues. Yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling of all the things Jinjo and Jinjo Village. Your kingdom's a bit empty. They were scared away by those witches and their giant machine. Kinda like it quiet, but I need to get them all back for the kickball tournament. Which Butterz is playing in, evidently. Yeah. This game really, weekend at Butterz' Bottles, where we pretend he's alive for a majority of the time. So, we just kinda lied, to King Jinjo about it, and, in order to get through the Crystal Jiggy, we are gonna have to go speak to Butterz' parents, which will be a little awkward. Not parents, his wife and family. He is the children. He will show us the way. Alright, so open that passageway for us. We should now be able to get through there, but not before cutscene part 2, Electric Bugaloo. Not bad for a king, huh? Yeah, this strange pet thingy was cool. You can't even skip this one, actually. Oh, now you can, once it gets to here, but we're not gonna, at least not on purpose. This is actually a stage in the game where you have to climb up, so we will be seeing this again. Pretty neat. Really no shortage of the cutscene in this one. And this is like Rare Ware's like Platinum Opus on the N64. I might laugh, what's the plan to get my body back? I like how she's still fat. They made her a skeleton, but somehow kept her proportion. It did not want to change the cord Grunty. Big old blaster built by Ninja. So it sucks life force out of things. So basically, it's trying to get a full amount of life force back for Grunty, and right now it is starting at empty, and they need to get it to full. They're actually specifying that she needs lots of I feel like Grunty in like the D&D universe would definitely be like a hag. So this is definitely like a family of hags, but they're probably like artificial hags, you know? They're hags that build gadgets instead of use magic, because like she had this whole like Hour of Terror thing last time. She had a game show going, she's had cameras, she's had technology, she built a ship, she had garbage disposal, they got this big laser thing. I don't know. In which case, like, maybe we classify all the Banjo Kazooie characters into make character sheets for them throughout. Banjo is probably a barbarian or a fighter, because Kazooie would probably be a ranger with the eggs. Like a rogue with a bow. Puddles. Oh god. They made this look a little scarier. Oh, he's just a zombie now. Yay. It's terrifying. Successful, Bob was. Jingling's life force we have. They stole it. Stole it. Blast the whole island. So anyway, she started blasting. Now they're like, Banjo's gonna seek revenge for this person they met for like 4 total minutes. Vengeful Banjo. And they specify that I'll probably never get there in time. As we pan out. You go to Butterz. I think there's anything down there. Get right into Butterz. Gotta keep up feathers and stuff on our way there, just so we get full on them. Fucking those bottles. Oh there, Banjo. You're good, Miss Butterz, and yourself. Oh, fine, fine. Yeah, she's like, oh, Butterz isn't back from Spiral Mountain, and Kazooie's like, ghosty boy? And then Banjo's like, don't say anything. We gotta go talk to Widow. They let us out. Don't you teach us? Oh, Banjo. Goggles. Eddie are such good friends. Oh, prototype blast. Did you finish working on them by any chance? Oh yes, I believe they're called the Amazo-Gaze glasses. They basically just add zoom to our eyes. So basically just lets us look around better. Zoom! Zoom! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Get an old Gnostic. And basically, we can just walk right by that one. He doesn't have anything interesting to say, and I don't need to lie to him that his dad's alive. So King Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman. The doorman is basically just literal gatekeeping this game. It's his job to stop us from moving through. That opened up fast travel, so now when we start up each time, we'll be able to hop right in. I have to actually talk to him. Oh. Yeah, man. I'm lowly disciple of Jigawigi, or the door of a sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy. Sounds like fun. You think we are worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy, you must collect images in the form of Jigawigi himself. Jiggies, perhaps? Almost like this is a sequel. We have enough, and we will be able to get into Jiggie's first challenge. There is a weird section of Banjo-Kazooie I did not show off that involves zooming into Butterz' portrait in Banjo's house and completing puzzles. They basically took that puzzle system and moved it to unlocking levels. Pretty cool. Someday we might do like a secrets video, because Banjo-Kazooie does have a few of them, and this game actually has a weird co-op mode that you can play that is actually the opposite of co-op, where you have a player 2 who is essentially against you and is able to like cast spells and throw stuff at you. Models but it might be restricted to original and 4-card clear. So you get to it. But each of these puzzles gets harder over time. The first one is super easy, so we'll just and get right on out of here. the Great One will show us the way. And it's another cutscene. I believe we're unlocking level 1 though. And we will get going. Behold the power of the mighty Twiggy. For those curious, we are playing the Xbox Live Arcade version of this via Xbox Game Pass. And for the Xbox in my house, what I do is I use the controller plugged or wireless into the console, but then I stream the video to the PC. That way I can set up my computer to play it. This, for me, honestly. But with that, anybody who has Game Pass or has a trial of it should be able to play this game via cloud if they're Game Pass specifically, or just installing it on their console. Definitely give it a try. Rare has made several really good games. This is on the Rare Replay for the console as well, along with a bunch of other ones. With that, I am a big fan of most Rare games, including doing the older Donkey Kong Country. DK64 on the list, I actually got it on 4 PC. Like, they don't do that, but get your sorry hide over here and press B. So this is Butterz for this one. His name is Jamjar. Drill Sergeant Jamjar is reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. It looks like Butterz in uniform. Of course I look like Butterz, you punk. He's my brother. How's the geeky been anyhow? Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. And, he's like, that's bad. So basically, he's going to teach us moves this game because he only ever taught Bottles the base move. So we have to collect notes to show our worthiness. Right now we have 40 and we need 25, which is enough, so he'll teach us our first move here. I think it's a game. Yep, a game. What you need is aim in sight, hit the target with your mind. First person by pressing Y, Alt, T, or RT to fire a sight. This way. Alright, so now we can aim eggs. This game, unlike Banjo Kazooie, actually has some very varied gameplay. Banjo Kazooie is temporarily just a platformer. So this game has party game components, it has first-person shooter components, it's got just a little bit of everything. Yeah, we're about to collect all the notes for this first level. Means we'll be able to get all the Jamjar moves here, and the last one in this is a 20-note bundle. Treble clef. And we have our first Jinjo here, a black Jinjo. They are the largest Jinjo families. We need 8 more of those to get that Jinjo Jiggy. But we see it, they get to fly right back home whenever we get one. And they don't do this every time, just first time we get one kind of shows it home and at peace, and then once we fill them up. Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all, and we'll give the family heirloom, which is just a fancy way to say Jiggy. And here, our first time we use a game, or I can't game. Right. Just, you know, like first 10 eggs we just had to wait for practice. First 17 eggs, 18 eggs. Alright, just 18 eggs. Just a couple, 2, 3, 18. Alright, we'll watch this guy right now for showing it off. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press X. Knock your energy bar as close to the top as possible. Will do. These speed up over time, so they take more skill as we get more honeycomb. This guy is basically just going to explain to us that he does not like me. Look at the state of poor Blowwind's field. Places both filthy flies. Oh, I guess they're flies, not mosquitoes. Yeah, perhaps flies. Oh, egg here later, because I need the egg. Not the egg thing, the fudge grab to actually get that. There's another one. There's just a little tiny bit of input delay with the aiming via the streaming, so I know that probably didn't look that hard, but more difficult than it should be. 2 jiggies down. No, just read it. This game has way less free jiggies. First one makes it look like they just hand them out here. But this will be our first-person shooter section of this game. Halt! No one enters until they have learned the ancient art of bird handling. Which sounds a little inappropriate. But is there? I get that outside. Oh yeah, I remember. Ancient art of bird handling. Alright, Jam Jar. Beagle Blaster. Here's a move that slows the fun. Now use Kazooie as a handheld gun. Banjo's like, don't show up to the temple tomorrow. Gotcha. But now we can enter Tarzana's temple. Basically, this is our first FPS section. So we got Kazooie here. You can aim it up and down. It's kind of similar to GoldenEye, which I think is pretty much what they based this on. It kind of returns to middle-over time, unlike modern day FPSs, so it sort of helps you out there. You have to collect 20 green things. And there's also a couple Jinjos throughout here. We're just gonna keep. This is an information signpost. Press Q and next one to read it. I can't read. I can't open this door. I was struggling to open. Oh. There's a little power up, but this thing. What? So I think this allows us, yeah, big rapid fire mode. Yeah, I can get Butterz to play the multiplayer with me for a couple episodes. Is that not? Oh, it does once we collect them. Yeah. Not that mortal. Lightly sacred. And that's a G. I wonder what's in the really sacred chamber, if that's just the slightly sacred chamber. Oh, I hear a Jinjo. Oh, up there. We will find your family. Actually, look for it. Yep, stick. 1 of 3. Nice. That was a full third of the Jiggy picking that one up. This game, they honestly did a much better job at making a giant world, so it is going to take many more episodes than Banjo Tooie did. But with that, we will have to do a lot more backtracking. It won't quite be level per episode, or it was Click Blackwood. What did it have? Episodes. So like posting above an hour, in case people are actually trying to follow through. There's 5 of the Oh! Rip, rip, rip. Yeah. Gotta learn the map and Banjo FPS game. I'm just gonna take damage. Another. Gonna try to club me. What him blasted. So anyway, it started blasting. I don't know. Eventually we will find another Tarzan token. You pretty much look right at it. There's another. Alright, sick. Most impressive mortal. 20 statues gains you entrance to my really secret chamber. I don't know what you're talking about. Right. Gets to live, I guess. Just hit him with enough eggs to really let him know. Really let him know. Alright, look, Banjo, there's another Chiggy. This is just too easy. Yeah, we'll have the game finished in no time. And then the door closed. And we get boss number 1. Tarzan. Hold, mortal. Glad you could get another Chiggy that easily. Isha, despotic totem god. So, believe it or not, has a bunch of targets on them. And we gotta shoot him. This is not the hard part of this game. And anyway, another one over there. Going up this one more. Gotta blast them. Gotta blast. Engine neutron. Gotta blast. Please, sir. One more, but we gotta blast it first. That's actually kind of the nice thing about this, is these guys do drop some life, so if you're struggling through this, they try to pull you up to it. Alright, and here he goes. 0. Gotta blast these cats. Cat warriors. 1/1 cat warrior tokens. 2 eggs left. That's all we needed. Alright. Sacred self-destruct ritual. I don't know if we were supposed to need to stand behind one of those. They don't really do a good job at telling you if it's gonna damage yet. It just doesn't though, so. That was the intended developer effect that just didn't deemed ineffective. Right, but with that, we get to get out of here. I wish it gave us a little quick exit afterward. No such luck. Kinda remember this. Just kinda. Oh, and walls is not helpful. Spot. Little 180, 360, move out of there, and Banjo put that gun away. Banjo just shot a man. Put a bird against his head. Oh, his dessert, now he's dead. Banjo, life has begun. Now you can enthrone the god. Some of you thought I was done. Like, never done. Ever. We must commit to the bit. We don't have commitment to the bit. Do we have anything in this country? Alright, let's go see what Mumbo's got for us. Alright, these are little teleport pads. They're like internal fast traveling levels because all the levels in this one are much bigger. This is a Globo. We need them to activate our magic companions for this. Let's go see what Mumbo's got for us. So this is Mumbo. He's napping. We'll talk to him. Ah, Baron Bird here at last. Mumbo by Shaman in game. So built new skull. Mumbo also went to help, but find myself a magic critter. You got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo. Want help? Want Mumbo's help? Yes. We will take Mumbo's help. So we throw it right in Mumbo's bag. And we get to take control of Mumbo. We have a mighty Shaman Zap Stick, and he's always got one less honeycomb of health than Banjo. We're gonna go do some Mumbo magic. We're gonna go try it. Yeah, hopefully. We don't like getting darts. No darts. No logs and no darts. Never. So, this is a Mumbo pad. We press B to do some Mumbo magic. We now get to control this giant statue guy. It is pretty handy, but also pretty feety. Mumbo magic make golden black rise, matching in the last short time, to control me again, or that you do it facing. Gotta go up here, and gotta hit this door jiggy. So the way Mumbo tends to work in this is there are 1 or 2 jiggies he can help with per level, but because some of the jiggies are not, as easy to get as they used to be, there are times that he helps unlock portions of level, so on and so forth. This Goliath guy, he has some jiggies that he just, like, is able to get, and other stuff that he's able to help Banjo access. So we need to kick that door open that we can get in prison now, and then kick this one open so we can get the... What is this area called again? Jade Sneaker, which is Ginger right there, as well as another move. Jiggy up here. Just for you. We'll kick that guy. Walk this way. I think the last thing we actually got to do with him is kick this door open. That way we can access the Cheeto area. Yeah. And then I don't even think we can down here. Yeah, we can. If I did that a little bit faster, we could have gotten a teleport pad, but this is not a speed run. It's based nothing. It's based solely on how poorly I did at Banjo Tooie. Alright, so that got us a flight pad for this level, which we will need. There's a little hunt pad. We also will need. So, I'll put back onto Mumbo's skull. Which back to the Bear and Bird. Tooie and Banjo. I wonder... I won't... Never mind. Like, this is just all the ideas that they were going to use for DK, but they switched it to BK for Banjo-Kazooie. That way, they had stuff ready for DK64, but honestly, DK64 is such a collectathon that it seems, let alone... We're just gonna keep this and teleport back down, old entry area. And, we're actually gonna call this episode here just because we still got a lot left to do in this one. So we'll, see y'all in the next one.